Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It's another Nancy Drew Saturday night. Tonight we're playing Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. I actually had to write down the title of this game because for some reason I always want to call it Deception on Danger Island. Either title, probably just fine. My initial question was who names an island Deception Island, so nothing good is going to happen here. But welcome back. Real quick, I just want to thank Drunken Gymkata for following in between streams, so welcome. And welcome to whoever's viewing and hanging out in chat tonight. So give me just a second, let me get switched over here. Alright. So we'll go ahead and start a new game. As always, I don't know anything about this game.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play, choose gameplay. Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth. She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited, but for some reason I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Beth arranged this little vacation for me, and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't you think? Or maybe it's because I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've forgotten how to relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Every year's Nancy.
Alright, we're in Snake Horse Harbor. Duskull, welcome to the stream. Dear Ned. Oh, we got a cutscene happening already.
Katie?
Hi, you must be Nancy.
Okay,
I'm Katie
I haven't even done
Firestone.
taking
Come on, I'll
notes yet.
take you down to the boat.
We're not going to boat?
Great timing, huh?
I wanna
I
go
just
whale
got back
watching.
from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the channel, and now it... Oh my gosh, what happened? Someone tore the place apart.
Oh no.
The engine's a mess.
Quantum Setter,
Parts
welcome
are
to the stream.
missing, others are damaged. Why would somebody do this?
Okay, alright, hang on, I got my... Okay. Alright. Engine parts missing. Boat sabotage. As always, we know that Nancy Drew can legitimately, like, never take a vacation where it's peaceful and nice things happen. Zipper Tech, welcome to the stream! Alright, let's see.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end
Can
of
we
the
go
dock. Just
kayaking?
always wear your life
Katie
jacket.
sus.
And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast.
What?
The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton.
That was
and
a lot of
never
instructions.
Go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's
Whoa.
the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Oh, I'm actually, like, staying on
Nope,
the
I'm
boat?
unpacked.
That's actually pretty neat. Vote Katie. I was actually just watching some people play Among Us, which I have never played before and really, really want to. Okay, wait, I gotta take my GPS. Don't go past the buoys. Don't go past buoys. Come in when it gets foggy? That's a lot of it. Kayaking instructions in a very limited amount of time. Among Us is only fun if you don't cherish your friendships. See? It's fine. It's best played with a group you can voice chat with. Yeah, so I have a lot of friends who I think might be down to play. It would just be a matter of getting everybody in a group together. But we have a new phone. No, same phone as last time. We can call the Hardy Boys, we can call home, we can call Bess, and it still can't call Ned. What happened to calling Ned? We're just writing Ned letters and not ever calling him? I don't understand. Alright, what's in our suitcase? What's in here? What's in here? Chaco Pottery Reconstructed, Beach Hill Museum, Washington, D.C. Oh, how cool. So that's from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I like when they put stuff in from other games. They broke up? Then why is she writing letters? Long time overdue. No! And I love Nancy and Ned together. Alright. Oh, did I just open the suitcase again? No, go away. Alright. Okay, so this is our bunk. We put our suitcase down. What's going on in here? Bathroom? Mini freeze. Portable freezer?
I wonder what's in here.
Is that just like a frozen block of ice? Or is it like styrofoam? What am I looking at here? Nancy and Frank Hardy. Yeah, which Hardy Boy is your favorite Hardy Boy? Let's see. Got all sorts of... Oh, kitchen stuff. Wait, I can take stuff? Hoofda, creamy anchovies? Nope, put those back. Haba Haba habanero sauce. Bold Foods mayonnaise. Is that bologna? Lettuce? Can I just like make myself a sandwich here? Freedom mustard. All artificial. What's this? Cheese? Sliced cheese? It's Cocoa Kringle ice cream! Cocoa Kringle cookie ice cream. Oh, I want that. And also in the fridge, we're keeping various jellyfish specimens and samples.
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Why am I making a sandwich? Fairy Orb, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, I also like Joe. Joe is my favorite. Hardy Boy. A load start, you gotta catch up on my Animal Crossing Island. Oh, it's October and there's so much fun stuff to do. Okay, so I guess if I wanna... tomato catsup, lip smacker grape jelly. I got some Fist and Anvil. Fist and Anvil, not Arm & Hammer, but Fist and Anvil baking soda. Lip smacker peanut butter. We can make a PB&J. Cocoa Kringle cocoa sauce. We can make a chocolate peanut butter sandwich. The corner store. Okay, I don't...
much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Why am I making a sandwich? Okay. I'm a big fan of PB&J. That's my favorite sandwich. Wait. Do I want to keep the sandwich? Sure. Okay. I have a PB&J in my inventory. So
It looks like whoever damaged your engine did something to your faucet too.
It'd be great if you could fix it. The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
why are the pipes in
At least the person who messed
cabinet?
up the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
Only one way to find out. Is it first puzzle time? Right-click pipe pieces to rotate. Haven't played in like 2 weeks because you've been working. Oh, so much you feel bad. I know, I always feel bad when I don't visit my village for a while, and they're like, oh, it's been forever since we've seen you. Do I have to put all these pieces in? Where is the pipe even going? Where am I trying to go? Up top? That's what I would assume, right?
That doesn't go there.
Sorry, Nancy.
That looks right.
Okay. Probably use like a good curve or something, right? That's not gonna work. Oh no.
That doesn't go there.
Alright, Nancy. Wait, do I have to like loop it around? Is that how this works?
That doesn't go there.
I'm not a plumber, Nancy Drew. This is like very convoluted piping.
That looks right.
Does it, Nancy? Does it really? I don't trust Nancy. Right. Does any of this look right? This looks terrible.
That doesn't go there.
Well, then what does go there, Nancy? Where am I going? I have to be going here, right? Where? Where is my pipe
That
going?
doesn't go there.
We don't have proof that this place was sabotaged. Maybe, what's her name? Katie. Maybe Katie did it herself. What am I doing? Might be a plot to get free labor. Yeah, maybe she doesn't even... No, these are all, like, locked in place. This is legitimately how... Oh, I guess I... Okay, whose plumbing looks like this?
That looks right.
I guess it's maybe somebody who hires Nancy Drew to
There was something under the pipes.
do her, plumbing. Let's see, Whale World, Center for the Appreciation and Observation of Marine Life. Andy Jason, owner and operator. Oh, who's Andy Jason? This must be another... Is this another whale watching? A competitive whale watching company? Don't just watch a whale. Experience it. Alright. So, Andy Jason. And Jason. Who brings their business card to a sabotage? Who sabotages someone by carefully unscrewing every pipe? Excellent questions, everybody. 100% excellent questions. Who has time to even, like, who would even go onto a boat, unscrew all the pipes, and just leave them there as well? Like, what? I don't know what the point is. Deception and Scrabe Islands? Berks. Backwards. Alright. Deception Island. Again, who names their island Deception Island? Nothing good can happen on said island. Oh, there's like a lighthouse or something. Something there and something over there. Oh, that's the upstairs part. Let's see what else is going on around here. Oh, there's more upstairs. Up to the deck. I don't know. Town meeting to discuss Orca. Thursday the 16th at 7:30 p.m. in Swenson Hall. Representatives of the National Marine Fisheries Service are going to give their ruling. Now is your chance to express your opinion on this important issue. Be heard. Be there. Go out and vote, everybody. Deception Island isn't the real name. Maybe they're just, Oh, this is Nancy's laptop. Maybe they're just renaming it Deception Island in order to get more business. Anagram Buster.
A brand new anagram buster.
Okay.
If I come across letters that need unscrambling, I'll be all set.
I have an anagram buster. Don't know what I need that for. Journal. Bess and George said to be sure to call them on my cell phone when I got here. Fine. Found a business card for Andy Jason. This whale world place of his sounds kind of cool. It is very hard to say whale world. They wanted to call it Anticipation Island, but they just couldn't wait. Alright. So we gotta find Kay's GPS. No GPS, no kayaking. Find out who trashed her boat. And use the cell phone to check in with Bess and George. What's the Deception Island portal? Welcome to the Deception Island Internet Portal, your one-stop web resource guide to Deception Island, Snake Horse Harbor, and the San Juan Islands. Weather overcast with patchy fog. The Whale World website? Okay, so they also have whale sites, whale seeing tours, or whatever you call that. Whale watching tours? 2-hour tours leave at 10, 1, and 4 p.m. 7 days a week. Well, we don't have a clock in this game. Okay, how do I go home?
Sea caves? They might be fun to explore.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Snake Horse Harbor, there's whatever Scrabe Island is. There are sea caves? I'd hate to be trapped in a sea cave when it gets flooded. That'd be real awful. Community. Lighthouse. Alright. And then Snake Horse Harbor. Why is my internet dropping frames? I apologize if it gets a little weird. I don't know why that's happening. I don't think I have anything else crazy going on the internet. Alright. Burglaries plague... Oh, burglaries plague Snake Horse Harbor. I was like, we're going to talk about burglaries, we're going to talk about the harbor, and we're going to talk about the plague. Article title. Got it. Here we go. A burglary occurred at the Blue Dew Outfitters shop sometime yesterday. The second burglary to be reported in Snake Horse Harbor in the past week. The Sheriff's Department is unable to say exactly when the burglary occurred. The only reason they called us was because one of their employees noticed that a lot of stuff that was in the storage room in the morning was gone when they were getting ready to close, said Sheriff Guy Dysart. There were no broken windows, no jimmied locks, no splintered doors, nothing to indicate the place had been broken into. Whoops. A similar burglary occurred earlier this week at Harbor Hardware. Like Blue Dew Outfitters, Harbor Hardware is located on Schooner Street. Orca stirs up trouble. The National Marine Fisheries Service ruled last night that any unauthorized boat that comes within 300 feet of the lone orca that has taken up residence in Snake Horse Harbor will be fined $1,000. People in the fishing industry who were at the town meeting when the announcement was made were outraged. They claim that the orca often approaches boats on its own, and that the only way to avoid accidental encounters is to make a costly detour around the island. The Fisheries Service said their ruling will remain in effect until the orca's physical condition has been thoroughly assessed. If the whale is healthy and if the pod to which it belongs can be identified, the service will attempt to rejoin it with its pod. If the whale is not healthy, it will be transported to a research facility. There are no easy solutions in cases like this, said a Fisheries Service spokesperson. No matter what we do, no one is ever happy. So far, efforts to identify the orca and its pod have failed. Holt Scotto runs for Harbor Master. Holt Scotto has formally announced his candidacy for the office of Harbor Master. He will oppose incumbent Nelson Metsuziak in this fall's election. Scotto has been a fisherman for 38 years and runs 3 fishing boats out of Snake Horse Harbor. This is his first bid for public office. He said that the controversy surrounding the orphaned killer whale that showed up recently in the harbor spurred him into action. People are tired of politicians trying to save everything that's covered in fur, feathers, or blubber, said Scotto. Saving jobs, that's what they should be doing. I realize being harbor master is not like being senator or anything, but you've got to start somewhere. Scotto is in the process of organizing his campaign staff and plans to announce the name of his chairperson early next week. Alright, well that's all your Deception Island news for the day. I just realized I could go down on this page too. Alright, Whale World. Be sure to come early for your tour so you can enjoy the Whale World Center for the appreciation and observation of marine life. Fun and fact-filled exhibit is free and open to the public. Hours are daily from 7 to 9. Okay, so he's the, owner and operator of Whale World. Okay. There wasn't anything else here. Okay. Any mail? Daddy Drew's day off. Your father's day off. Dear Nancy, though you'd be interested to know that your father, believe it or not, is taking a day off. He was supposed to be in court all week, but early this morning a water main broke and flooded the basement of the courthouse. They turned off all electricity as a safety precaution and sent everybody home. So without any appointments or trials to prepare for, he has nothing to do. Too bad you're not here. He could take you to the zoo or something, just so he stays out of my hair. Love, Hannah. And again, no outgoing mail. Alright. So we've checked out what's, we checked out the journal. What's on the laptop? Alright. Some cool degrees. Let's see. Alright, let's go on up here. Well, there's all sorts of...
Okay if I use your microscope?
Sure, go ahead.
What are we looking at there, Nancy? I didn't really want to look at the microscope. Not that microscopes aren't fun, I just, easy access slide samples, portable, durable, waterproof. Is this... Oh... Hair.
Too cool.
How neat! Let's look at the flea.
Wow.
Kind of looks like a eagle or something, like a little beak. Onion skin. That's the one that I remember looking at in biology class, right? Don't you take like a super thin slice, I believe, of onion skin, and then there's like different cells in different phases, and you gotta like look at them all. Pretty sure that was an onion cell. Or cells.
Too cool.
That's neat. Raw meat. Feathers. And butterfly wing. Ooh.
Too cool.
Too cool. Yay for science. Alright, that's kind of neat. I just got a whole box of slides. I wonder if we'll be able to like put something on a slide and stain it, and because there's like a looks like a razor blade, slides. I want to put stuff on the slide.
Apparently our saboteur took all the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer for me, that would be awesome.
Alright.
Okay, what's the best way to get all these in here with no space left over?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if somebody really did sabotage or if she just wants me to clean up and organize the place. Just put it in there, Nancy. Okay. Oh, said not fit. There we go. I don't know where anything goes. I guess it's like just trying to fit it in it as best you can. Oh wait. Ha! That's not quite it. Yeah, I'll bet Katie just threw all these books out here and was way too lazy to put them back. Sorry I was quiet for a second. I was attempting to focus on these books. Okay, what if I put... No. So that fits. Or... that fits. That fits a little bit better looking. Okay, alright. There we go. Ooh, that's right. Now, if only I could actually get my apartment that organized, that'd be super nice. All right, books organized. Oh, fuzzy dice. All right, books organized, pipe fixed. Whoop.
It won't be much of a sandwich.
I don't need another sandwich, Nancy. I didn't mean to click on the sandwich. What even is this? What is this over here? That looks like the bad side of a piece of bread. All right, fine.
Something in it.
Fine. Some bologna, lettuce, tomato, and some ketchup, and some mustard. There. Eat it. All right. Wait, did I also eat my peanut butter sandwich? Blue-eyed wolf princess, welcome to the stream. Well, she's trying to fix the engine. I'm gonna explore up here. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh no.
Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot.
Looks a little broken.
I better tell Katie her GPS is broken. Katie her GPS is... This note wasn't here before, was it?
No, whoever messed up my boat must have written it.
Stop meddling or else. Maybe Katie wrote it. Never know. Alright. So her GPS is broken, so until we get that fixed, we can't do any kayaking. That sucks.
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
Huh. Okay. Just cool as that moldy cheese. Was it moldy cheese? It looked gross. Okay, so the town meeting. I'm assuming maybe that's the town meeting about the orca?
What do you mean?
This orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself. She was getting way too close to boats, so I called the National Marines Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
I take it not everyone agrees?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
But the fisheries service has the last word?
They've asked me to monitor her physical condition while they study their data and decide what to do. But personally, I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night,
fair.
only much more strongly.
Let's see. I'll ask her some other questions.
Who's Andy Jason?
Andy does whale watching tours too. If I had $1 for every time he's come here trying to talk me into selling out to him, I wouldn't be fixing this engine. I'd be buying a new one.
This is a little bit bold.
Do you want me to call the sheriff for you?
Actually, I'd rather not get the sheriff involved. The insurance company would raise my rates, and I just can't afford that. Besides, I've got my very own private detective now.
Oh, funny how that happens every time we try and go on vacation. Can't you? I thought you could maybe report something to the police without necessarily having to report it to your insurance company. It's not like you're filing a claim for it, but having the police investigate seems like it would be a good thing unless the police are behind it. Okay.
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
Okay. Hot Kettle Cafe. Holt Scotto.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
He's the guy who's running for Harbor Master, right? I don't think I wrote that down. Running for Harbor Master. Let's give Bess and George a quick call since that's on our to-do list.
It would be rude to use my phone now.
Well, then go downstairs, Nancy. Right. Call Bess and George. See what they're up to.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roux.
Under your what?
Hey, Nads. So,
What is
how's
a
your
roux?
vacation going?
Oh, like flour water mixture? She baking something?
Fine, except for the fact that just before I arrived, someone vandalized Katie's boat.
What?
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way. Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
There was a town meeting last night. Katie apparently got a little argumentative.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that. Uh-oh, Bess, is that supposed to be smoking like that? Oh no! Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux, it's ruined. Oh no, she wrecked her roux. It's not funny, George. Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a
flour
roux?
and butter.
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
Oh, gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night. She's hooked on this
That
cooking
sounds
show called
amazing.
Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess. It's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
I mean, aside from the cooking it with great skill, care, and judgment, like, I think eating in moderation, eating fresh foods is definitely a good way to go. I actually cooked myself food tonight, which I don't normally do. I almost always eat out of at some point. I either picking up fast food or going to a restaurant or something, but I actually made my own dinner tonight and I'm very proud of myself. It was a chicken and green chili, like, cheese skillet meal with some cauliflower rice. Alright.
When did all this start?
2 days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes.
They weren't ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them.
Ooh, crepes.
Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing,
crepes.
Nance.
Alright, let's see.
I can't help but think it's a little weird that Katie didn't call the sheriff after her
I do
boat
think
was
that's really weird.
vandalized.
You think she's trying to hide
Maybe because she's
something?
behind it.
I know she's your friend, George, but I just got the feeling she wasn't telling me everything.
Well, it's not like she's my best friend or anything. But what would she be hiding?
It's possible that she ransacked her own boat so she'd come off looking like a victim. You know, to make up for her less than sympathetic behavior last night.
So are you going to confront her?
I don't really have anything to confront her with.
Good, because as I recall, Katie doesn't do confrontation very well.
My gosh, George. Is there anything else Nancy should know about this so-called friend of yours?
Katie's fine. She just has a few edgy little quirks, that's all.
Great. That's probably what they said about Lizzie Borden.
Your mom made mashed potatoes tonight. Just mashed potatoes. You know what? There is nothing at all wrong with just mashed potatoes, and I have been known to eat that not infrequently. Oh, mashed potatoes sounds so good. I've been trying to do keto. I've been doing it for the past couple days.
I better get going.
We'll be in touch.
Beth.
I love Bess and George. You had a food truck at Balloon Glow? Wait, what Balloon Glow? Are there balloons flying right now? I miss Balloon Fiesta. Alright, let's... Oh, let's explore the end of the dock here. Oh, that's the kayak. Got it. Well, I don't have GPS, so I can't get in the kayak. Firestone Whale Watching Tour. Inquire within or call 555-222. Alright, can't go that way. We can see the lighthouse out there. Let's grab this bike. Oh, nice. Okay, so Katie's boat is here. Hot Kettle Cafe is where we're headed. Whale World's further down the road, and the lighthouse is back the other direction. Let's go to the Hot Kettle Cafe and talk to Holtzscotto. Did I get hurt already? That's not like a second chance thing. Okay, bike crash. I didn't even have time to... Let's try that again. I hope she had a helmet. Did I have to... Oh, I had to physically actually grab the helmet first. Well... Blood Wolf Princess, you're right. We did not have a helmet, and we just had a traumatic brain injury, probably. I didn't realize I actually had to grab the helmet. I think I presumed that it would just... It'd be like, helmet and bicycle. Here we go. Too windy. Just let them up. Where are there balloons flying? Is it at Balloon Fiesta Park? I want to be at Balloon Fiesta Park. No, TBI. Alright, let's try it with our helmet this time. I mean, it's still a rough road. Okay. We're fine, apparently. Having a helmet, if you put a helmet on, that instantly prevents you from actually having any injuries.
Looks like somebody's running for harbor master.
We kind of knew that. Nope, don't get on that bike. Oh, I want to look at the menu. Alright, let's head in. Pretty stained glass. Oh. There's some old guy, there's this guy. Just take a look around this place. Nothing to see. I like the idea of having, like, I don't know what you call them. I've always thought of this as being like the way the stained glass windows would look, kind of like up here, but they're clear. And I don't know that I've ever really seen that. Hardin Field and the Fiesta Park. Oh, those are so cool. Ooh, books. Okay, hang on. Before we go exploring, let me talk to the person I'm supposed to talk to. Also, it sounds like there's a ton of people here, and I don't see anybody. Oh. Snake Horse Harbor Club annual party going on. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, where are all these people?
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Who are you?
Actually, I'm looking for someone named Holt Scotto.
So what do you want?
Oh. Ah.
I'm Holt Scotto.
Oh my gosh. If you've ever seen anyone who looks like an old man fisherman, that's this guy. Look at his knitted sweater and his hat and his scruffy face. If I were ever a fisherman, I'd look like that.
I'm Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone said I might be able to find you in here.
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
I'm just here on vacation.
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor, precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Blue Eyed Wolf Princess, I saw that, and that's the best thing I've seen about. Should be Moscato. Which I wish I had a glass of right now. But instead, I've got water. Trying to stay hydrated. Everybody else out there, hope y'all are staying hydrated as well. Drink water. Let's see.
She's back at the boat right now trying to fix her engine. Somebody vandalized it.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
What? I'm sorry, who? Who now?
Who's Cadborosaurus?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times at Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
Cadborosaurus, aka Caddy. I want there to be a sea monster out here.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
I want to see a
Back
sea
in the
monster.
late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse, people would say. Little did they know.
So it wasn't the snake horse?
Well, they'd been Shanghai. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
So there's just like pirates going around people snatching and just taking them on the boat? That doesn't seem very legal.
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
Oh, is it? I don't trust this guy.
Thing is, I'd like to go kayaking while I'm here. Only I can't without a GPS.
Oh, now that really is a shame. Tell you what, I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Why am I getting the feeling
I
I'm
don't want
not
to know what
going
he
to
has
like
in his duffel.
This is a little seamanship quiz I whipped up.
What?
I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here. The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
Did you say you were a fisherman?
That looks like a fish
Fourth
basket.
generation. I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
Are you retired?
Fishermen never retire, young lady. After all, what would we do? Go fishing?
He has a point.
Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
You're running for harbor master?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense, instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbor Master we got now bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he can still walk upright.
See you around,
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
It's kind of amazing. I imagine, I don't know, that feels slightly more controversial in today's day and age, but the whole politically correct thing. Alright, the hot kettle. You can get an espresso, americano, cappuccino, latte, mocha, chai, drip coffee, hot chocolate, or Italian soda. Extra shot, soy/rice milk, worldly tea, 27 choices, world famous clam chowder, homemade muffins, and scones. I really want the chai tea. So wait, who is this then?
What can I get for you, Nancy?
Who are you?
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
On the day my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
So you own this cafe?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Devlin family since the day it was built, which was back in like
Jenna
1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
Wait, what?
Your condolences?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of things.
What kind of things?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy science degree says. Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me if Katie's been secretly feeding it. Which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat, because she knew that after that meeting last night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a day without coffee? People around here can't go a day without a bowl of my clam chowder. In fact, if you ever want a free sample, just say the word.
Ooh, I want some clam chowder.
Is Andy Jason in here now, by any chance?
Actually, he only comes in once or twice a week. Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kinda surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
Oh, Shanghaiing. Is that the term for
What do you know
stealing
about
people?
the Shanghaiing that used to
For
go
boats?
on around here?
It never went on, that's what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again? It's just a big, colorful, tall tale. Never happened.
Ooh, do we want clam chowder or muffins? We've already had what appears to be 2 sandwiches. I think we could wash down 2 sandwiches with a bowl of clam chowder, right? I think that sounds good.
Think I could try a bowl of your clam chowder?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
We just get free clam chowder.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
So
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
does Nancy just, like, get hungry throughout the day?
Each flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
Take a picture because I do not know nautical flags. And then the rest was just the NATO alphabet. Yeah, that one looks fine. That one I do know. Okay. Alright. Can we go in here?
Looks like I can't go in there.
No. Okay. Fine, have your fancy party without me. We're off. So yeah, do we have to... Oh, do I have to pick up my helmet every time? Oh, also, I didn't look at the quiz. The sun always sets
That
in the
looks right.
west. Yeah. Clamming without a permit. I don't know. Left side of the boat is port.
Good.
The moon? No, it's not. I thought the moon was...
Yes.
Yeah? I don't know Morse code. I don't know what they want here. Do they want Ursa Major? Oh, there's 2 pages. Or do they want... It's the Big Dipper, right? No, is that not... I thought it was Ursa Major, right? Oh, I can't spell.
Not.
Not? Okay, oh, there we go. Hang on.
Not.
North Star is part of what constellation? Okay, apparently I don't know. A schooner is a boat with at least 2 seals?
No.
No, okay. What's the name of the novel? I'm sure that we're gonna... Bring me a male Dungeness crab. Those are delicious, but... What is the name of the knot below? I don't know. What kind of knot is it? And also, it's not a bowline, is it?
Wrong.
No. It's been a real long time since I have tied any knots.
Nope.
Nope, okay. Alright, well. What kind of knot is it?
Nope.
Tight knot. Nope. Is it Ursa Minor?
Am I smart or what?
Oh, okay, apparently it is. I thought it was part of Ursa Major. Look at you being so smart. Square knot? Is it a square knot? It doesn't look like a square knot.
Wrong.
Yeah. It looks like... It looks like an overhand knot, but...
Wrong.
Or a fisherman's knot. Basically, there's 2 knots, and it's a slightly slippery knot. So the end of one piece of rope goes here, the end is over here. So you can basically make this the end of the rope. This one can go towards the rest, and you can make a loop in your rope if you want to. And essentially, this is a knot that slides up and down this rope. You can put 2 of them together and have it make like a tight loop. Fisherman's knot.
Perfect.
Oh, it is a fisherman's knot. Okay. I just don't know what kind of knot that belongs to. I've never had a Nancy Drew game where I've disliked so many people so quickly. I kind of actually feel that way. I'm not super, like, I don't really feel bad for Katie. Holt seems kind of weird. Jenna's kind of, I don't know. Jenna did give me a lot of clam chowder, free clam chowder. But at the same time, like, if the orca is sick, I don't think it should go back to its pod. What if it has some kind of infection that it gives to the whole rest of its pod? Does Zippertech like most of the cast of this one? Do they become slightly more likable, or is it like we get what we see here? A schooner is a boat with at least 2 O's in the name. No, a schooner. A schooner is a boat with at least 2 masts.
Very good.
There we go. I don't know where I'm gonna get a crab. I'm guessing like if I gotta catch a Dungeness crab and put it in there. What kind of knot is the fisherman's knot? Oh, it's a slip knot.
Nope.
I know. No? Ugh, fine. Holt is likable right away. Jenna's neutral. Ah! Let's see. Katie is kind of sus. Agreed. Alright. Got our helmet. Let's get on our bike. What if we go to... Whale World? Let's go meet this Andy Jason guy. Plus they have a museum there, and maybe we can learn some more information. This must be our guy.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Katie Firestone.
Fourth!
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
This guy? Andy? Hit or miss? Let's see. Katie is a friend of mine?
Even though she keeps refusing to sell out to you?
I must admit, that is a little frustrating.
Maybe she just likes being in business for herself.
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place. I run a first-class operation. It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
Katie convinced the fisheries service that she should be allowed to monitor the orca's condition.
She can get next to it.
Which means she can get right up next to the whale, while my boat has to stay away.
Katie takes passengers with her when she checks on the whale?
Paying passengers, as many as she can safely fit.
Is Holt the fisherman? Yes, he is a fisherman, and yes, the politically correct comment also gave me a bad vibe. As I was like, but I don't know how old this game is, and like I said, clamming permits. Sorry, there's the answer. Hang on, I just noticed, but it's one of those things. Like this game was probably made a while ago. When that wasn't even a thing hardly. Well, maybe it was, but it feels like it has become more of a, I don't know, controversial topic in more recent days.
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
You hate professional
I
politicians.
think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best?
Yeah, plus or minus.
We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
This actually looked more like vandalism.
Maybe Katie came back before the thief could get around to stealing anything.
But like, I don't think so. If the thief was gonna steal something, they wouldn't take the time to like disassemble the pipes underneath the sink, unless of course Katie did that herself.
What kind of stuff was stolen in those other burglaries?
Food, tools, clothing, electronics. There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
I like how our first comment isn't, I found your business card on her boat. What up with that?
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine.
We're just not gonna say anything about that, maybe?
Go anywhere for a while.
Maybe we're trying to get more information first.
Do you have any idea who would have done something like that?
Jenna Devlin. Runs the Hot Kettle Cafe. She was seething at the meeting last night. She doesn't think Katie should be allowed anywhere near that whale.
Do you really think Jenna's capable of tearing up an engine?
I was in the kettle once when this guy tried to sneak out without paying. Jenna was so mad and grabbed him so hard that he was the one who yelled for help.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
Whales rule.
Hi, Nancy.
And I can't say anything to him about the business card, really.
Have a good one.
That seems insane. Alright. It's 138.43.
Perfect.
I don't know Morse code. I need to figure out what kind of knot that is, and I need to grab. Alright, well, yeah, there's your business cards. Look at those business cards. It's driving me a little crazy. Okay, before we go into the museum area, we'll check out the rest of the... This is actually a little bit scary. Caddy model, snapped together.
Miss, please don't touch that.
But I want to play with it.
Please don't touch that.
I just want to play with the toys. I want to check out the gift shop before we go in the museum. I think that's how it's supposed to be done.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Ooh, get real up close and personal.
Interesting.
Is it?
Interesting.
143. That's a lot of glams.
Interesting.
I think they recorded her saying interesting 3 different ways. Because there's like interesting, and interesting. Okay, well that just looks like a boat in a bottle. Also, they said we get a unique keychain free with everybody who gets a whale tour. Let's go this way. Oh, goodness. I'm moving real fast. Hang on here. Alright. Wonderful world of whales. Let's learn some stuff about whales. Whales, dolphins, and porpoises belong to the scientific order Cetacea. They are mammals. That is, they are warm-blooded and nurse their young. Though they spend their entire lives in water, they have lungs, not gills, and are not fish. All cetaceans have streamlined bodies, paddle-shaped front limbs, vestigial hind limbs, which cannot be seen because they are inside the body wall, a horizontal tail, a single or double blowhole. There are whales that have double blowholes? That's cool. I didn't know that. No sweat glands, and a thick subcutaneous blubber layer for insulation. Among the cetaceans commonly found in the waters of the Pacific Northwest are the Dall's porpoise, the humpback, gray and mink whales, and the orca whale. Alright. Interactive station. From Flipper to Free Willy, the entertainment media are full of examples of how intelligent cetaceans are. The military has been using whales and dolphins for decades, exploiting their natural ability to locate and retrieve objects deep in the water. They communicate with each other and obviously respond to human commands. The frontal lobes of their brains, where the thinking takes place, are much larger than those of humans. This suggests to some scientists that some cetaceans may be even more intelligent than humans. I need a card. Oh, I want to do the activities, but I need a card. How deep do they dive? 330, 350, all the way to 900 feet. That's super deep. And I also didn't realize that orcas lived near Washington. I thought they lived further north. But interesting. Whales. Diving dynamos. Because a whale is a mammal, it cannot breathe underwater through gills like a fish. Just like you, it must hold its breath. The bigger the whale, the bigger its lungs, and the longer it can stay underwater. Orcas can stay underwater for up to 10 minutes at a time, while humpbacks can stay underwater for 30 minutes. Most whales make shorter dives lasting anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes. Because whales usually dive in order to feed, how deep a whale dives depends on what it's hunting. All whales can dive to a depth of several hundred feet. The deepest recorded dive by an orca was 900 feet. Humpbacks regularly dive to 485, while greys can dive up to 390. I wonder if the fact that orcas can stay underwater for up to 10 minutes at a time, I guess they are smaller and have smaller lungs, but they also dive deeper so they use more oxygen, or they use their air more rapidly. Those are some bones. Oh, what's this? Gardu. Mink whale. Oh. Balanoptera acutorostrata is the smallest baleen whale, averaging 25 to 30 feet in length and weighing about 6 to 7.5 tons. Has a narrow, sharply pointed snout and a sickle-shaped dorsal fin. Because it starts to exhale before it reaches the surface, its spout is relatively low, rising only about 6 feet in the air. Think mink. The mink whale is a sleek, torpedo-shaped whale capable of swimming at high speeds. The common name mink is a reference to the Norwegian whaler Mink, who thought the mink whales he saw were actually much larger cousins, blue whales. Is this like its skeleton thingy? Ooh, killer whale habitat. Can't look at it. What's over here? Ooh, porpoise. What does this one sound like? I love these sounds. The Dall's porpoise, Phocinoides dalli, take a stab at all of them, has a small head and a stocky, muscular body. 68 feet long, weighs up to 400 pounds. It is the fastest swimmer among the cetaceans, reaching speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. The V-shaped forward-facing splash, or rooster tail, which it creates when swimming full speed, helps observers identify it. V-shaped forward-facing splash. Interesting. The cold facts. Dall's porpoises appear to prefer deep, cold waters and are found only in the Pacific Ocean in the northern hemisphere. They are rarely found in the southern extremes of their range during the summer months. Alright. What's over here? What whales eat? Cetaceans that belong to the suborder Odontoceti have teeth. Ugh. I don't know, there's something about whales having teeth that's like, I don't know about that. Among them are the Dall's porpoises, which feed on squid, crustaceans, and a variety of schooling fish, and killer whales, which are at the top of the food chain. They consume fish, squid, otters, birds, sea turtles, penguins, and other cetaceans. Oh. The suborder Mysticeti includes the gray, mink, and humpback whales. These cetaceans have baleen plates instead of teeth, and though they are bigger than Odonoceti, what they eat is contrastingly tiny: krill, plankton, and small fish such as sardines and anchovies. Neither toothed whales nor baleen whales seem to have a sense of smell. Thankfully, whales don't seem to be the least bit interested in making humans part of their diet. I thought orca whales are slightly dangerous? Maybe not? Rather than using their teeth to chew, Odontoceti use them to grab and crush their prey before swallowing it. The Dall's porpoise has spade-shaped teeth, while the orca's teeth are conical and pointed. The orca uses its teeth to bite chunks out of larger prey, but can swallow smaller prey, like seals and walruses. Oh. That's not ideal. Mysticeti feed by locating large concentrations of krill, plankton, or fish, filling their mouths with huge amounts of water, squeezing the water out of their mouths through the bristles of their baleen plates that line their jaws, and this filters out the water and leaves their prey, which they then swallow. Most Mysticeti have grooves under their chins, which allow their throats to greatly expand when feeding. Okay, how do I get a card to play these games? Because that's really all I want to do now. I want to play Wheel of Fortune. Once you've won all the activities in the center, insert your punch card and spin the wheel. Okay, we're gonna eventually do all the things. Whale talk. Whale has a larynx but no vocal cords, yet it can produce a variety of sounds from moans and grunts to chirps and whistles. Scientists aren't sure how whales make sounds, but they believe whales do so in order to communicate with other whales. The humpback whale is famous for its songs, or repeating units of sound, some of which go on for more than 30 minutes. Whales have an acute sense of hearing, but while baleen whales have tiny external ear openings, toothed whales do not. Scientists believe that toothed whales hear or receive sounds primarily through their lower jaws. Interesting. Do they just feel vibrations? I wonder how that works. What do whales and bats have in common? Like bats, toothed whales are able to locate and identify objects by creating and projecting high-frequency sound waves and listening to their echoes in a process called echolocation. I didn't know that! This is really cool! Again, I love Nancy Drew games because we get to learn a bunch of stuff. Identical in principle to the sonar that submarines use, this biosonar allows toothed whales to likewise determine the size, shape, speed, and distance of underwater objects. Baleen whales, however, apparently lack this ability. Huh. Whoa, look at this big boy. Humpback whale. That really makes me think of Finding Nemo. The museum and Nancy Drew games are so cool. Agreed. I would go to any of these museums in real life. Humpback whale, Megaptera novaangulae, averages about 43 feet in length and can weigh from 25 to 35 tons. It has very large flippers. Megaptera means huge wings, but a very small dorsal fin. Oh, I guess that's true. I never noticed that. Super tiny. But huge, large flippers. Like all baleen whales, all baleen whales have two blowholes? When it exhales after a dive, its spray can rise 20 to 13 feet. When diving, it humps its back distinctively. All baleen whales have two blowholes? What does the common name humpback refer to? It's the small fatty dorsal fin near the back of the whale gives the appearance of a small hump. This hump is further exaggerated when the whale dives, as its tail bends at a sharp angle. For these reasons, whalers called it the humpback. Alright. Oh, there we go. I was like, where are the orca facts? All orcas look alike. Not. To keep track of individual orcas, scientists recorded the nicks and scars on their dorsal fins, as well as the size and shape of the gray saddle patches just behind them. Also, adult males have up to 3 feet triangular-shaped fins, while those of the female are about 3 feet tall and curved. Scientists can often quickly tell to which pod an orca belongs, how old it is, and who its mother is just by looking at its dorsal fin. How neat! That's Orcist. The orca whale, Ursinus orca, is among the largest predators of mammals in existence. It is actually a type of dolphin, but because of its size, it is referred to as a whale. It's got its name from whalers who called it the whale killer, after seeing them kill and eat other whales. The two words eventually got switched around to killer whale. Orcas live in social groups called pods. Pods vary in size from 5 to 30. Females dominate the pod, and maternal groups form subpods within the pod, with mothers, daughters, sisters, and cousins traveling together. Members of a pod use the same vocalization system or dialect to communicate. These dialects are so distinctive that scientists can often use them to identify the pod to which an individual orca belongs. In contrast, baleen whales tend to be found singly or in loosely formed groups. I have always wanted to go whale watching, and I have always wanted to go scuba diving where there are whales. Brain comparison. Notice how wrinkly all the brains are. The more folds and wrinkles, the larger the surface area of the brain, and presumably the greater the capacity for thought. Notice too that an orca's brain is almost 4 times the size of a human's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the orcas are a little bit scary. Like, they're literally killing and eating other whales, and it said something about them, like, swallowing seals whole. Like, they use their teeth and jaws to crush them, and then they just swallow them. All of that sounds, like, not great. Super not great. I always thought, like, orcas, I don't think that they, like, naturally come after boats and humans, but I thought that was always, like, a possibility. Here's the gray whale. The gray whale sounds like my stomach did this morning when I woke up. I woke up this morning and I was like trying to get up and get going, and then I take iron tablets every day, and I took iron tablets on an empty stomach, and it immediately made me super nauseated, and my stomach was just like making all sorts of noises, and I laid back down and slept for another hour. Couldn't get up and go anywhere. Sea creatures are literally out of horror movies. Yeah. I don't know. I think sea creatures are cool, some of them. I do really like sharks. I know there's like Jaws and they're supposed to be all like ooh, scary, but I think sharks are actually really cool looking and would be really neat. I don't know that I would dive with sharks though. Maybe like nurse sharks or something, but not like reef sharks or anything. Anyway, gray whale. Eschrichtus robustus is a baleen whale with dark skin covered with gray patches and white mottling. About 45 feet long and weighing from 30 to 40 tons, it has no dorsal fin. There's like a bump but no fin. It feeds on tiny crustaceans and tube worms found on the ocean floor. It makes one of the longest migrations of all the whales. Neat. Gray matter. The gray whale gets its name from the blotchy color present on its skin. This pattern is somewhat present at birth, but most of it is caused by barnacles that grow on its skin. Areas on the skin where barnacles have been will become depigmented and turn a dull gray color. They're cool, but they're terrifying. Like, it's no wonder underwater is a good setting for a horror movie. What was that underwater movie? Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd call it necessarily underwater. But like with Kristen Stewart, and it came out maybe in the last, like, year to 2 years.
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key card.
Here you go.
Yay!
This will activate all the games. It will also keep track of what games you've won, and it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
Yes.
That boat
Yeah, what's up with the boat in the bottle?
Is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here, a guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kind of went bonkers after her husband died.
Was her husband Benjamin Hawkins?
Was Benjamin Hawkins a sailor?
This historian who was in here once said he was pretty sure that was a model of a pirate ship. So now I tell people Hawkins was a pirate. But like most of the settlers around here, he was probably just a farmer.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
You're just misrepresenting all of your things. Okay, let's play some games. Museum game time. What have I got? Here, take my card. What am I playing? Oh no! A pod of whales is trapped in the inlet. Swim to freedom. Use this quiz to help them swim to open water. Each correct answer moves them closer to freedom, but get 3 wrong and you'll have to start over. Megaptera novaangelae is the scientific name for the humpback whale. Good thing we literally read everything in the museum first. The cetacean that can swim the fastest is I believe the Dall's porpoise, right? 35 miles per hour? Sea mammals, including dolphins and killer whales, have been trained by military because they are extremely intelligent. Orcas are called killer whales because they kill and eat other whales. Their black and white markings make them look very handsome. How many blowholes do baleen whales have? 2! We learned that! Yay! Alright. Check. Got it. What's this one? Ooh, this is a very brightly colored screen. Never a dull moment. Dolly the Dall's porpoise must do certain things to survive, like eat, breathe, and avoid her enemies. Use your keyboard arrows to make sure she eats, doesn't run out of air, and avoids the dangers forever lurking in the ocean. See, there you go, Fairy Orb. The dangers forever lurking in the ocean. We're gonna go with easy. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I gotta eat the fish. Got it. Jump. Jump. I'm sorry, is that a torpedo? Is that a, like, bomb? Oh, wait, we gotta get air. I forgot about air. I think the squid is, giant squid's probably like a danger. Oh, no! We died. What kind of score do I have to get to here? Oh, no, I didn't. I kinda hate how it just like turns upside down and gets these like, I don't know. Oh, that's right. I forgot I can use the left and right arrows. For some reason I thought I could only, oh no. Oh no, Dolly. You were dead. I was like, I don't think I can get past that orca there. Oh, these fish are moving fast. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we need air. How many fish do I have to eat? Oh! Oh, I'm not good at being a whale. No, I'm sorry, a porpoise. A cetacean. Oh no, I didn't mean to touch it. I was trying to go underneath of it. Even on easy mode. Apparently I'm not. Oh! We did it! Alright. Yay! More games. More games. I think the other games were on this side. Audio station.
Throughout the center, you've been able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make. To see just how good your memory is,
apparently I'm more scared of the
button.
ocean and its
Listen to
creatures
the
some
sound
days
that
more than
plays,
others.
then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound.
Okay.
If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
Okay. I think I can do this. This is the gray whale, because I said it was like my stomach. Okay. That's the humpback whale? Okay. I think that's the mink. That's the first one we heard. That's the killer whale. And that's the doll's purpose. Hey! That's right, I can recognize whale sounds now. Okay. I'm trying to think, where is it that has an actual, like, life-size humpback whale thing? Is it the New York Natural History Museum? That has, like, an ocean room that has a life-size or to-scale humpback whale. The whales are hungry. When they surface, give them a fish. The more fish you feed them in the time provided, the higher your score. Score 15 to win. Well, no. It's like whack-a-mole, only is feed the whale. Oh! Ah! Ah! This is so cute. No. Oh, 18. Now we can spin the Wheel of Fortune. What do we get? What do we get? Come on. I want to go on a whale watching tour. Whale watching tour. Whale watching tour. Oh!
I won a whale watching tour. All right.
Especially since we can't go out on Katie's boat. We'll go with other boat. All right. Ah, they checked it off. We got a whale tour. Although I also would have taken that puzzle of putting Caddy back together.
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching tour.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
Sounds great.
Oh, we're going. Okay. Here we go. Okay, dear bird. Oh. Nancy's been working on her bird photography skills. Oh, look at the little otter. Oh, there it is. I feel like we're closer than we should be to it.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me use your camera.
My pleasure.
Okay, that was
Thanks
fun.
for your time.
Drop by again.
Well, we saw it at least. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll maybe grab her helmet again. And let's check in on Katie. And then we'll go to the lighthouse next. Watched Happy Feet the other day, and all the scary parts are just predators and penguins, and there's one part with killer whales, and it's kind of terrifying. I haven't seen Happy Feet since it came out. Like, I think I saw it the one time, and that was it. I remember it being a good movie, though. We'll see how Katie's doing with this engineer.
What's up?
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Why would she spread rumors about you?
She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
Go check out the lighthouse. It's a good movie. There's a lot of innuendos I didn't notice when I first watched it. That's what I was kind of wondering. Like, I always wondered that about a lot of movies, because nowadays, now that I'm older, I feel like I watch movies and I pick up on stuff like that. Especially sometimes in kids' movies where you wouldn't have if you were a kid. I kind of wonder if you go back and watch some of that stuff, if you can pick up on some things that you wouldn't have when you were younger.
Why are you doing research on him?
Some of the things I heard about him got my curiosity going. For instance, he apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy sail on the horizon, grab his family and all his valuables, and go into hiding for days.
Okay, hang on. Hawkins. Made boat bottle. Why would he... Okay, had a feud with a sea captain? This seems suspicious. Alright. There's so many innuendos in Happy Feet. Like, so many. Alright. What was the feud about?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
Where he hid is
See
still
you
a
in
mystery.
Bit. I'll be right here.
Sea caves? I'm gonna vote on sea caves. Alright, let's take a whoops peek at our laptop here. See how we're doing. Journal. Okay. See how our to-do list is going. Find Holt a Dungeness crab and complete his quiz. Find out who trashed Katie's boat. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. Alright. How I'm gonna... Sea caves with pirate treasure. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, Rottweiler art. Oh, from the Mickey Malone Speakeasy in Moon Lake. Benjamin Hawkins, cleaning supplies, wash boat, coffee break at Kettle. Yay! Town meeting to discuss Orca at Swenson Hall. Nancy Drew arriving 9 a.m. Uncle Bob's B-Day. It's the art from Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. I really liked that one. That was a good game. Alright. To the lighthouse this time. With our helmets on for safety. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, those fish?
Yuck! I'm not picking them up.
I don't know, put them in your basket. We might need fish at some point. Anything back here? Ooh, what's this?
These would be great for rock skipping.
Wow.
I already have some rocks.
Okay. Got 3 rocks. I don't know what I need 3 rocks for aside from rock skipping. Nope, that's where my bike is. Oh, more rocks.
I already have some rocks.
Okay. More rocks? What's this? Wait. Oh! Stop! Are you a Dungeness crab? I don't know, but I've got you. You're mine now. Also, yes, I saw that bottle.
There's something in that bottle, but it's stuck on those rocks.
Oh. Let's go with this one at this. Okay, this rock. Oof, not enough power. Okay, let's go up in power. Oh no, that was angle. Oops. Oh no. Okay. This one probably needs less. No, it probably needs a lower angle, but more power. Oh! I need more rocks.
I already have some rocks.
Oh no, do I have to remember which ones skipped which way? That would fit our treasure theme past few games. Pretty much every game it feels like has had some sort of treasure. Alright, this one is the last one that I'd skipped. Let's do a little less power because it went past it. I think the angle was good. Let's try that. That looked the same. This one I think I needed more power. The angle was good? I don't know. Maybe that one needs a higher angle. I have no idea. Nope, that one literally just splashed right in the water. Okay.
I already have some rocks.
Is this what I have to do? Do I just have to keep attempting to skip rocks at this thing? Alright. I don't like this rock. Let's try a lower angle on this one. More power. Ooh, that was close. This one's the third one. Nope. That didn't work. Oh, this is really, really hard. This one I gave a low angle? Or a slightly higher angle? Medium power? That went right by it! Oh, what's this? I thought it was rocks. What's that? Why is there a hole? Bah!
I've already got a crab.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Crab. Nancy's just finding crabs everywhere.
I already have some rocks.
Okay. I'm completely sidetracked on my way to the library. Okay. This one. I've completely forgotten now. I think I need to start writing this down. Okay. Rock 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I'm gonna start with rock 1. Let's try a medium. And medium. Power. So... medium. More power? Okay, rock 2. Let's also try medium and medium. Okay. Maybe a lower angle? Because it didn't even make it all the way out there. Alright, and then this one, I thought this one was like a higher angle. High, medium. No. Maybe a lower angle, because that one doesn't skip at all. That one just like splashes in the water. Or more power? I don't know how this works. I like that we were able to find the exact 3 same rocks, though, every time. Alright. So this one I gave a medium angle and medium power. Let's try more power. Because I had pretty good skip. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Did it! Rosebud 42.517. 42.517 is probably some kind of... Oh, there's more holes. What's up with the holes? I'm sure we'll find out. Is somebody blacksmithing out here? Sounds like somebody is like hitting something on an anvil.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Those signs over there say no trespassing, which means keep out. Which means you, girly.
Girly?
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Okay. No trespassing at the lighthouse. I can hear like clanging and stuff. No, that only goes there. Nancy, just look a little bit to the left. Just a little bit to the left, Nancy. Or like walk around the thing. That does sometimes frustrate me about these games. Like if it were me and that sign said no trespassing, I would just walk around the fence and see what I could see, but nope. Okay. It legitimately sounds like somebody's doing some blacksmithing on an anvil, though. Well, he was not very nice that time around. No holes. Hi, Grab!
I've already got a
That doesn't look like a very good hole. Alright, well... I still need to know Morse code. I still need to learn about knots. But I do have a Dungeness crab, theoretically, although I don't know if that's what Dungeness crabs look like. Taking our helmet. So why is he over here if he was just at the Hot Kettle Cafe? Can I go back to the cafe and find him? There? He's here! How'd he beat me here?
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Okay.
I found a bottle floating in the water with a strange message inside.
Most,
are
if
probably
not
for
all, the
clamming,
notes you find
like
in
Animal
bottles
Crossing.
around
Oh,
here were put there by
maybe.
Hilda Swenson. She was this lady who retired
what?
here with her husband about 20 years ago. They made a ton of money in Hollywood as writer-producers and just wanted to enjoy life. Wonderful people. Very active. In fact, Hilda was mayor for 8 years. But then, out of the blue, her husband died. They'd been a team for so long that, well, she pretty much died then too.
So was it Hilda Swanson? I didn't quite catch it. Close enough. Her husband died. Okay.
What do you mean?
She just kind of lost it. Started talking to walls and doing bizarre things until one day she rode to the island across the channel that she and her husband owned and never came back.
They own that island. Scrabe Island.
And now she uses notes in bottles to communicate with people?
Trouble is, nobody can understand what she's trying to say. All she ever writes is letters and numbers and that one word, Rosebud. I leave a couple of bags of groceries outside her cabin
I love
every
how
week,
she said that.
and sometimes I can see her inside. But whenever I try to talk to her, she won't answer.
Oh, it's nice of her to leave groceries out.
Did she ever leave anything behind that might help decode
This
her
lady
messages?
does talk
She
fast.
left everything behind. Problem is, it's all been sold, given away, or thrown out. We'll never know what's going on in that mind of hers.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator.
Wow. I don't know why she's giving us
You
free
again?
chowder, but... no.
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
So what do you want?
Did you know Hilda
Swenson.
Swenson?
Sure did. She even crewed for me a couple of times. There she was, this itty-bitty lady in her 60s hauling in nets. Did it for the sheer love of adventure. She was quite a gal.
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Well, you had a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
What?
And you got it wrong. Put that one back and try again. It's illegal to catch female crabs, by the way, so get it right next time, or I may just turn you in.
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
How do I know the difference between crabs?
Too bad I wasn't invited. Sounds like they're having fun.
It does sound like they're having fun. Oh wait, I forgot to come back and look at the books back here. Maybe this tells me something.
A book on sea monsters. Very cool.
Very, very cool. Let's learn. No sooner did humans take to the lakes and coastal waters of North America in boats than they began to tell of frightening encounters with strange water-dwelling creatures. Native Americans sometimes left visual records of what they saw in the form of petroglyphs. European settlers would hear their tales and disregard them as legends and superstitions, but it wasn't long before they, too, began to see things that were so fantastic in size and appearance that there was only one term for them: sea monsters. North America is not only surrounded by water, but it contains tens of thousands of lakes. People have been seeing monsters in some of its larger lakes for hundreds of years. Among the most notable lake monsters are Champ, the creature said to inhabit Lake Champlain, the 110-mile-long, it's a Lake Champlain? I'm not entirely sure. It's said to inhabit, the 110-mile-long lake which borders New York and Vermont. Bessie is said to frequent the western waters of Lake Erie, one of the Great Lakes, while Ogopogo allegedly cruises Okanagan Lake, a body of water about 80 miles long in southern British Columbia. Oh great, sea monsters! Oh, I was like, ugh, Nessie. That's not it, that's Caddy. Residents of the Pacific Northwest who live near or spend time on the water occasionally report seeing Caddy, short for Cadborosaurus. This monster prefers the sea and has been spotted at various times along the coasts of Oregon and Washington, and around Vancouver Island and the Queen Charlotte Islands off the coast of British Columbia. I always wonder if, like, Nessie was ever, like, a real thing. I really want it to be. Could they be the same creature? What's immediately striking about some of the descriptions of this fearsome foursome is how similar they all are. All are described as having long necks and heads that resemble that of a horse or camel. They are said to be snake-like, with bodies 1 to 2 feet in diameter and anywhere from 12 to 80 feet long, sometimes moving through the water in a straight log-like fashion, and at other times moving as a series of undulating humps. They are dark-colored, usually green, brown, or black. Some witnesses report seeing flippers and tails that are fluked and horizontal, as opposed to vertical like most fish. Though they are occasionally blamed for boating and swimming mishaps, these creatures have never been have been seen eating fish, seals, and seabirds, but never people. So what are they really? Some cryptozoologists, people who study animals whose existence has been described in anecdotes and folklore but never scientifically verified, theorize that Caddy, Champ, Bessie, and Ogopogo are throwbacks to prehistoric times and are a type of plesiosaur that lives and breeds in underwater crevices and caves. Others say they are more likely to be descendants of a Balosaurus, a serpent-like primitive whale that was 45 to 70 feet long. Debunkers say what witnesses claim to have seen were nothing more than strange wave formations or bobbing longs or sturgeon, truly monstrous-looking fish that spend their lives in both fresh and salt water and can grow to be more than 20 feet long. Wanted, dead or alive. None of these sea monsters has ever been captured, let alone photographed or videotaped to the satisfaction of skeptics. Occasionally, however, carcasses that fit their description wash ashore or are inadvertently hauled up in fishing nets. More often than not, after tissue analyses are performed, these dead creatures turn out to be basking sharks. Why are the carcasses of basking sharks so often confused with those of sea serpents? When alive, a basking shark is huge, over 30 feet long. When it dies and decomposes, the massive gill structure with which it fed drops away, leaving nothing but the small upper portion of its head and its long lower backbone. Its dorsal fin and the lower tail fluke also slough off, and its pelvic fins become distorted as they decay, so that it soon looks like the remains of a long, snake-like creature with flippers. Someday, someone will prove or disprove once and for all the existence of sea monsters in North America. With a lot of curiosity, dedication, and luck, that someone could even be you. I'm talking to you, Fairy Orb. Go out there, find those sea monsters. Alright. Oh. What am I looking at here? What are these? Whoa.
What is this card thing?
Good question. Aunt Ira said it and the others like it have been on the walls in here since the place was built.
This one doesn't have a slidey bit.
Behind this one.
Okay. What? Where did that even come from? That was just like a thing on the wall. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. This one doesn't have a slidey. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you can change them to be different things. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this?
So the dead fish I saw on the beach were Atlantic herring?
Weird. Hey Jenna, it was good to visit you last month. Boy, do I miss that clam chowder. Oh, and you too. Love, Kim. P.S. Can you send me the recipe? Jenna Dublin. And her address. Okay. I can't look at any of the photos underneath or anything. Interesting. Wonder if I can talk to her about that. I don't have the advantage in the water. Sea monsters are not to be trifled with. Humans are not good enough at traversing the water to be fighting sea monsters. You could be the first. The very first one.
Nothing behind this one.
Even in like scuba gear, I don't think I could probably take a
Hi,
sea
Nancy.
monster.
How's it going?
Oh, I thought maybe we could mention the postcard to her.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator.
Later.
You again?
I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of dead Atlantic
Tell me about
herring
these
on
fish.
the beach earlier today. Is that possible?
Nope. You may have seen Pacific herring, but not Atlantic herring. No way.
But they matched the picture I saw on that postcard over there perfectly.
What about
Because
that hole?
Atlantic herring are found only in the Atlantic. Trust me, I spent 5 years fishing for them. We'd catch them by the hundreds, freeze them, and sell them to aquariums and such.
To aquariums? You mean to feed to other fish? Or to sea mammals?
Of course. What else would they do with them? Bring them back to life and put them on exhibit? Look, I don't know how it is where you're from, but up here, seeing 2 dead fish on a beach isn't exactly front-page news. Let it go.
I
See you
don't
around.
like
Watch
him.
out for Caddy. Hey, stay out of there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Thought I'd give it a shot. Ooh, postcards. Oh, Dungeness crabs. Here we go. Male, female. Male, female. Okay, hang on. What's the difference? In Washington state, only the male Dungeness crabs may be harvested. The abdomen of a female is wider than that of a male. Oh no. Those look kind of identical, but... Oh wait, no, I see. It's the middle stripies. I was looking at the whole, like, body of the crab. Okay. I need a male one, so I need skinny. I need candy corn, right? That's what that looks like. Candy corn. Okay. Any other cool postcards? Oh man, this stuff is harder to spot. Let me also write down that there's something about playing cards. And there are, I don't know, what do you call them, slots on the walls of the cafe. Okay. So we still need to find out something about knots. I still need to learn Morse code. And I still need to catch a male crab.
I can't dump the crab out here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll dump it out later. What was this? 42.517 Rosebud. I wonder if somebody else has been, like, collecting these notes. I could probably get rid of my rocks. I don't think I need more rocks. Okay. Back to the lighthouse real quick. Let's go find ourselves a male crab. So, this lady, Hilda Swenson, escaped to Scrabe Island, the one on the other side of the thing. She just rode out there and never came back, and no one's gone to check on her, I guess? Or, no, I guess Jenna said she leaves groceries out there, but it's still weird. Okay. Oh wait, hang on.
Be sure to write, you hear?
Oh, no crab there. Okay. That looks wide. That doesn't look like candy corn. Sorry, ma'am. Excuse me. Where'd all the crabs go? Well. I can't throw these rocks now. That's it. They're just stuck in my inventory. Oh, we can go further out. What are you? Oh, you're a male crab. You're mine. Got one. Okay.
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
We'll just put that in our pocket. I didn't even realize we could go further out on the rocks.
Interesting.
Right, too. Confused. Oh, wait. Is he still up here? I keep thinking he's at the cafe. Hang on. Alright. Alright, it's about that time. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna save my game danger. Alright, let's try it again, just in case. Ooh. No, Nancy, immediately back up.
Whoa, that was close.
Actually, hang on. Hang on. Love that game. Yes.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Oh no.
Hi, Nancy. It's Hannah. I seem to have gotten beamed by a chunk of lighthouse. Could you please pick me up from the flight tonight? It's Airport 323. Oh, and bring a pack of ice cups.
Poor Nancy.
I've got a grapefruit on my head the size of a goose egg. Am I making sense? Oh well, soon you see.
Alright, gave Nancy a quick concussion, that's fine, we're back at it. Okay, alright, we will back up this time.
Whoa, that was close.
Alright. So, what happens if I go in now? Oh, oh, that's what's bing-bonging. That sounds like the stock sound of somebody, like, hammering a sword on an anvil or something. That's it? There's nothing to see? I can't get into the lighthouse, I guess? Oh, I need a code. Okay. So I need a 4-digit code for lighthouse. Okay. There's really nothing I can do here? Like I can't look up at it or affix it or something? If lighthouse is in such disrepair, who really cares if you're trespassing other than for safety concerns? That was actually kind of the feeling that I got, was that he didn't want me in there, maybe because it was dangerous. But it's also suspicious that... Why don't you want me in the lighthouse, huh? What are you hiding, Bolt? It seemed kind of foggy and, like, spooky music for a minute. Hang on. Oh, I thought there was something on the rock there, but I guess not. It's getting kind of spooky. Okay. Let's see if this is a male crab. I think this one's a male crab. Okay.
You again?
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look.
Silver Leo
Right is
Wolf,
right.
welcome to the
Just
stream
ace
and thank
rest
you
of
for the
quiz
follow.
and
Appreciate
you'll
it.
be home free. I'll take care of the crab for you.
Okay.
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
Where are we going to learn about knots? Can
You
he
again?
tell us something about knots? Okay,
See you
fine.
around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Maybe lock the gate if those no trespassing signs mean business, or at the very least close it. Agreed. Like, you should maybe shut it. I probably still can't look in his bag, right?
Hey, stay out of it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that party sounds like a lot of fun. I
Too
want to
bad
go to a
wasn't
party.
invited. Sounds like they're having fun.
Alright. I don't know what to do with these. I was just wondering if I could make this a royal flush. I think that's the only ace that I've seen, but...
flesh.
Hey! Okay. That was just a guess, but... Do I have to make a royal flush on all of them? This is where I get worried that I'm doing something that gets ahead of the game.
I made a royal flush.
Okay, so I've seen diamonds and clubs. There are theoretically then 4 of these? Oh, was it this one? No. This one. I mean, what did I say? Diamonds and clubs? Let's try hearts this time. Oh. Maybe this one is spades then.
I made a royal flush.
So I did clubs, spades, diamonds. Now I need to figure out what their heart one is. It's not this one.
Nothing behind this one.
It's not that one. Is there one like behind the bookcase? Yeah. Nothing over here. I did both of those. Is this one? This isn't one. I don't see one here. Oh, I wonder if it's in the other room. I wonder if we have to wait for the party to be done.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
I don't see one in the background around here anywhere. Yeah, maybe we just have to wait for the party to be done.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh.
How's it going?
It's been
Sorry.
fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it though?
I thought there was maybe something down here. I didn't realize it was her. Huh. Okay. Alright. Let's go check on Katie and Katie's boat. See how Katie's doing with the... What do you call it? Boat engine?
What's up?
I found this piece of wood
Oh,
on the
that's true.
beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are
Oh,
sharp.
it's very small.
That is odd.
I thought it was
It
like
looks
very
it's been in
large.
the
I thought it was like
water
a
long
large
time,
plank
but
of
if
wood
that
that
were the
Nancy was
case,
carrying
those
around.
edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
Oh. Obviously that's what I was thinking too.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Any idea where it came from?
Could be off a cargo ship, I guess. But you know
A
who
cargo
you should
ship
ask?
nowadays
Casey
made of wood?
Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095. He loves checking out stuff like this.
Casey Porterfield. Library. Okay.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
Let's give him a call. Also, maybe we'll call the
Rude to
party
use
boys.
my phone now.
Hi, why would it be rude? She's busy working on the engine. Let's do it.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse
No,
Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
She said you might be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say, shipwreck. What kind of wood is it?
Not plywood.
I don't know. Old?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought you said old.
Actually, that is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
How do I know
I
that?
have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Let's call the Hardy Boys. Let's check in on Joe and Frank. Them boys. Hardy Boys. How am I supposed to know what kind of wood it is? What do I look at a book and
Hi,
identify
Frank,
it?
It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone, she's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
I knew you were gonna say that.
She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
No.
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Is that Goldie?
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot and she's not housebroken.
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Golden
Great Dane.
Retriever? Oh,
Yikes.
Great
How does
Dane.
somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us.
What a good
Let's
pup.
hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Okay.
I get the feeling that even though Katie lives and works in Snake Horse Harbor, she's still pretty much an outsider.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because frankly, nobody around here seems to like her very much.
Like who?
Like, who doesn't?
Like Jenna Devlin, the woman who owns the Hot Kettle Cafe.
Why do you think she doesn't
Who
like
names
her?
their Great Dane Goldie? I guess I presumed it was a Golden Retriever because its name was Goldie, right? Like, I don't even think... Do Great Danes come in some kind of, like, tan coloring? I legitimately don't know. I always think of them as being, like, black or gray, or that cute, like, black and white color where they look like cows. I don't know if there are any, like, fawn or tan colored Great Danes. No. Let's see. Okay.
She's convinced that Katie wants the orca captured instead of returned to her pod, and it drives her up the wall.
Uh-oh. When emotions run high, so does the probability of bad behavior. Keep an eye on that one, Nancy.
Oh, apparently they do come in, I wouldn't call them like a blonde tan color, but like a medium brown. Interesting. Sorry, what were they saying? Boop-a-doo. Oh,
Andy
sure, let's talk
Jason
about this
has
guy.
a boat in a bottle that Katie says was made by a settler in the mid-1800s who would periodically and mysteriously disappear.
Mysteriously?
Whenever this ex-pirate would show up, Benjamin Hawkins, that was the settler's name, he'd vanish for days at a time. Nobody knows where
23
he is
Skidoo
down here.
Drew, hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You know how he did it.
You
What?
know how he vanished?
I know how he got the boat in the bottle.
How?
Can't tell you. Been sworn to secrecy. But I can tell you this. It does not involve any kind of shrinking machine.
When I was investigating the
Oh, I
lighthouse,
wonder if somebody
I kept
pushed that
saying I was
brick.
getting brained by a chunk of falling brick.
You think it was an accident?
Well, the lighthouse is in pretty bad shape, but I can't help but wonder why Holt Scotto is taking
Joe.
such an interest in
I
the
love
place.
Joe.
Maybe he just thinks they're cool. I know I do.
Question. Would you guys ever live in a lighthouse? I think I would. Just play the spooky games, no calming down now, and have Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, what was it? Like Through the Wood or something? I saw the alert, but I was trying to get ready for the stream tonight and trying to finish up things around the apartment. I've been thinking about playing more spooky games since it's like October, or maybe doing a Halloween stream with a spooky game. You'd live in a lighthouse? I would too. I think it sounds cool, but then you see like movies like The Lighthouse, but I guess they were kind of alone. And then there was that horror video game that I saw a couple streamers play, and I think it was called No One Lives Under the Lighthouse, and that was really spooky. Oh, the game was a bit spooky for you. You have a fear of dogs. Interesting. Do you have to maintain the lighthouse light? Ooh, I'm gonna say yes. That would probably be a lot of work, though. I don't know that I would live in a lighthouse where I had to maintain the lighthouse light. Would it be fun to live in a lighthouse? You have like a good view? I don't know. I've hiked to the top of a couple lighthouses. They were all on Long Island in New York. It was the Fire Island Lighthouse and the Montauk Lighthouse. And they were both super cool. Alright, let's see. Okay, lighthouse is in pretty bad shape. Can't help but wonder why Holt Scotto has taken such an interest in this place. So this place was built over the house of the guy who made the boat in the bottle, the ship in the bottle. Hawkins, right? His house used to be where the lighthouse stands now? Or maybe he lived in the lighthouse? I'm not real sure. Either way, it's very suspicious, and I'm not entirely sure that somebody didn't actually try and hit us with that rock. Much like every other time we've been nearly hit by something in previous games.
Talk to you later.
Make it soon.
And keep up the good work.
Bye, Hardy Boys. Alright. So, is there anything in here yet?
Looks like whatever's in here is starting to defrost.
Oh, okay. So maybe we just have to keep coming back and periodically checking on that. Let's see. No, it's gonna be under here. I don't know if there's a way to, like, look at these books. Aha! No, I don't want arboreal morphology. Do I? Maybe I do. Oh, I do! Wait, I do! Arboreal! That's trees! Tell me about trees!
Complex morphological issues, microscopic tracheid analysis, microtome surfacing.
Oh, we're gonna have to we're gonna make a slide! We're gonna make a slide of this wood! Yeah. Examples of parenchymal cells. Alright, sorry, hang on.
This book is for me,
oh.
But maybe if I give Dr. Predovicu a call, she can help me out.
Well, hang on, go back. Scientists and researchers versant in fundamental botanical conventions who are interested in understanding more complex morphological issues of higher order vascular perennial vegetation will find this book to be an indispensable reference. A variety of topics to be covered, such as the metabolic functionality of parenchymal cells, extractive inductance, microscopic tracheid analysis, including dentate ray and narrow ray formations, as well as epithelial growth patterns. I mean, epithelial, that's just like the outside growth patterns, right, of trees. Dentate rays? I don't know what that is. Okay. Thanks, biology degree.
Well, I don't know if this book is for me, but maybe if I give Dr.
She's assistant director of the National Wood Laboratory located in Crivitz, Wisconsin. Wisconsin, of which the capital is Madison. We remembered that last game. Alright, she holds a doctorate in botany from the University of Wisconsin-Stoughton and has worked as a consultant for a variety of organizations, including the Timber and Wood Association of Greater Manhasset and the Federation of Lumberjacks. She's a host of Wisconsin's favorite radio program, What Wood Am I? What Wood Am I is one of Wisconsin's favorite radio programs. Anyway, and offers free consultations on wood identification at Predovicu Lab or predovicu.lab/consult.htm. Oh, but the phone number was in there. Did you get that, Nancy? Did you?
Well, I don't know if this book is
okay.
for me, but
we have both a website and
she can help me out.
The phone number. So, can I don't think I can go to her website. Let's see if we can give her a call though. Hey. All right. Reminds me of those monks who moved into a lighthouse. They wanted to be enlightened. But ouch.
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
It's brown,
Certainly.
and it feels
Just
like
hold
wood.
it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try.
Okay.
You will, however,
Oh, we
need
do
to
get
take
to look
a
at it
your
under a
sample
microscope,
under
though.
a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back.
Okay, that's fine. What was that creaking noise? It scared me for a second. Okay. Alright.
One slice of wood.
One slice of wood.
One glass slide.
One glass slide.
There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope.
Done. Here we go.
Let's have a look.
It looks like wood. They're square, right? Those are rigid cell walls of plants. I don't know what all the dots are, but oh, okay. Well, maybe I can give her a call now.
Irina Predoviciu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
I'd say brownish.
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Let me check.
Are those holes? I don't know that those are holes. Those don't look like holes to me. Those look like some kind of like spot. Because if it were a hole, it would be white, right? Because the light would be able to shine through.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
I'm gonna say none at all.
There are no holes in the sample.
Well, I can tell you that you've got a softwood, like pine or cedar, but I can't tell you much more than that without seeing the wood myself. Sorry. Please check your sample again. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Maybe those were holes. Hang on. Dr. Predoviciu.
Wood Labs, Irina speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. Do you think you could take another stab at identifying that wood sample for me?
I'm sorry, but my policy is to limit free wood sample identifications to one per person.
Could you please make an exception in my case? It's kind of an emergency.
I'll tell you what. I'm doing a study on the side that focuses on problem solving. I'm collecting data by having people solve the puzzle that's on my website. If and when you solve it, I'll give you another free wood ID. Go to www.predoviciu.lab/consult.htm.
Good luck. Can we all start saying dub? I'm down for that. Alright. Okay. Alright. Do I go here? Do I search? Oh, what? Hang on. So what's with Morse code? Dub. Strange-ish, welcome to the stream. So what's up with Morse code? Samuel Morse invented the telegraph, the first device to send messages by electricity in 1837. Out of necessity, he also developed a universal code in which combinations of dots and dashes represent letters and numbers, so that everyone could use his invention. Code is now referred to as the International Morse Code. The most famous word in Morse code is no doubt the distress signal, SOS. Dash is equal to 3 times the length of a dot. Ooh, okay, hang on. Time to take a picture. Alphabet. Alright. Oh, there's more to it. Got it. Alright. So that's Morse code. What else can I search for? Not samples! Guido's Guide to Nautical Natterings! Oh, Guido himself! Look at this guy! Please tell me that's one of the developers, because I would 100% love that, actually. Are you new to boating? Desperate to learn sailorese? Below are some of the most commonly used nautical terms and their meanings. Read it and show that guy from the yacht club that you, too, know what a forecastle is. I'm sorry, what? Adrift? Bilge? Oh, these are words. Okay. This is probably where we would have found out that port, yep, is the left side of the boat. I don't know that we needed any other terms. Let's see. Adrift, aft, aground, amidships, tons, aids to navigation. Below, bilge, bow, bulkhead, buoy, cabin, catamaran, celestial navigation, cleat, dinghy. Most of these are... George Fiend's girlfriend, this is my... Welcome. This is my first Nancy Drew game. This is the first time I've ever played this. I've been playing through all of the Nancy Drew games, going through them in order. I've never played any of them before, so we're now on number 9, Danger on Deception Island. Oh, forecastle is the section of upper mast in the front of the foremast. Galley, gangway, head, fathom is 6 feet. Dolphin, a group of piles which form a single structure. 4. Heading, helm, hold, onboard isophase. Pattern utilized by some lighted buoys, where the light is off and on for equal intervals. Interesting. Welcome to the stream. Jetty, keel, knot. Oh, that's a nautical mile per hour. Latitude, leeward. Lines, longitude, lubber line. Mooring, navigation, none. A red, even-numbered buoy that marks the left side of a channel, leaving a harbor. That's actually probably important to know when we go kayaking. We don't want to leave the area. Outboard, a pile, big wood, metal, or concrete pole driven into the seabed supports a pier to which boats may be secured. Port, road, the anchor line or chain, rudder, got that. Scuppers, hole on the deck or tow rails through which water can drain. Oh, interesting. Sounding, a measurement of the depth of water. Starboard is right. Stem is the most forward part of the bow. Stem is the rear of the boat. Oh, stern. I was like, that's not... Is that stem and stern? Because those words look almost identical. Swamped, filled with water but not sink. Tiller is the bar or handle for turning a boat's rudder. Underway is when you're moving. And windward is into the wind, whereas leeward is away. Alright. Wait. No, tell me about notes, please. Or knots, please. I wanted to know about knots. Oop. Oh, that was... Oh, I clicked on nautical terms. Knots. What is that? I am not... Humans invented rope by twisting or braiding strands of yarn together, but they could not have used rope to build shelters, make weapons, or sail the seas if they did not have a way of tying off a rope, tying ropes together, or tying ropes to or around objects. In other words, without knots, ropes would be useless. Stoppers. Yeah, that's definitely a figure 8 knot. Crown knot, I don't know. Stoppers, bends, hitches, and binding. There's the fisherman's knot, so it's a bend. Okay. Sheet bend. Hitches, fisherman's bend, commonly used to secure a rope to an anchor or buoy. The sheep shank, used to shorten a rope. And binding, that's the square knot. And then a granny knot is an incorrectly tied square knot that is actually dangerous because it doesn't hold. The turquoise turtle, used for shoelaces because it rarely comes undone. That knot is called the turquoise turtle? The shoelace knot? Huh. Interesting. What else can we learn? Oh, sailboat types. Oh, nope. This must be where we would have learned about schooners. Boat with 2 or more masts. A dinghy. Small boat, 1 mast, 1 sail. A sloop. I really like that term. A boat with 1 mast with sails in front and behind. A ketch is a 2-masted boat with the aft sail in front of the rudder. The aft sail in front of the rudder? A yawl is a... What's up, y'all? A yawl is a 2-masted boat with the aft sail behind the rudder. Okay. And then a schooner was... Is that just any boat with 2 or more masts? So ketches and yawls are also schooners? Are thumbs fingers? Alright. Washington State sea caves. Sea caves result when, over the course of time, ocean waves erode coastal sea cliffs, exploiting weaknesses in the sandstone or basalt, and gradually form arches, vaulted chambers, and occasionally a honeycomb of caverns. Waves can pound a vertical surface with blows averaging several hundred pounds per square inch, and wave-driven sand and rocks add to the erosion process, so it's no wonder that sea caves are found throughout the world. Are thumbs fingers? I don't think... I don't... Thumbs are fingers, but fingers aren't thumbs? I don't remember. I consider thumbs to be fingers. I consider myself to have 5 fingers on each hand. There are large concentrations of them in the Washington, Oregon, and California. At 1,227 feet long, A cave on Santa Cruz Island off the coast of California is the largest known sea cave in the world. The colorful rocks, lichen, and algae which line the walls of this deep, dark cave prompted early observers to call it the Painted Cave. Oh, let's go kayaking into some sea caves. Most sea caves readily lend themselves to exploration by kayak. Some caves have sand floors, others are wet throughout. Still, others may be dry at certain times of the day and flooded at others due to changing tides. Oceans swell frequently, making entering and exiting caves challenging, if not downright dangerous. And wave action within some sea caves when the surf is high can be so violent that it's like being caught in a giant deadly washing machine. Because the process of erosion never ends, the threat of a cave-in is constant as well. Rock walls can give way and arches can collapse without warning. Always wear a helmet when exploring sea caves. Alright. I want to see a painted cave with lichen and algae, right? Like, that sounds awesome. Is that a real place? Painted cave in Washington? Like, can you actually go visit that? Painted Cave, Washington. In Santa Barbara, California? It looks like there's a place in Santa Barbara, California, yeah. I don't know that it's... Because I thought they said Santa Cruz Islands in Washington had it, but... There's a Painted Cave State Historic Park in California. But I think that's just like art. It's not like a sea cave. Sea cave. I don't know. Alright. I can't seem to find it. A map of Deception Island. We've kind of already seen that, except for the sea caves, which is not on the one on the wall, or isn't on the one somewhere. Orcas? Oh, that's the article. Oh, the North Star. This is where we would have found out about the North Star if we had thought to actually look at any of this. I do know that the North Star is called Polaris. I just couldn't remember what constellation it belonged to. The Little Dipper. Okay. It points to from the Big Dipper. Got it. It's been a long time since I've done any kind of astrology. Astronomy? Astronomy. Alright, let's see if we can solve her puzzle. Believe it or not, wood is not my only interest in life. I'm also fascinated by the mechanics of problem solving. One of my hobbies is studying the way people tackle mental challenges. Let's go. By solving the puzzle below, you'll be providing me with data that will keep me busy, happily so, for weeks. It will also entitle you to a free wood identification consultation. Ooh. Why? Oh! Never mind! Solved it! Okay. So are we saying those things are holes? Oh, yay! I love it when I, like, solve them quickly and it's not exhausting. Orca. Nothing in here, I guess, still. Nothing's still thawing. I'm not gonna make us a sandwich. I don't think we need one.
What's up?
Nope,
See
nothing
you in a
apparently.
bit. Have fun.
So do I call her again? Let's get over here. That was quite a noise. So I'm gonna say reddish brown, and let's say that they are holes this time. I'm pretty confident about the red brown.
This is Irina.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Could you try to identify that wood sample for me again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
So when we said there's no holes in the sample, she said it was a soft wood like cedar, but
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there were horizontal lines.
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Okay. Sweet.
Luan, all right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
So I guess if you had been, like, smart enough to know that those were holes in the first place, then you wouldn't have had to do that puzzle to do it again. Let's see if we can call the other guy back and tell him what kind of wood it is. If it's a tropical wood, that should help identify it.
This is
maybe.
Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said
I love
Nancy
this guy.
Drew,
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
so what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course,
Hobo spiders aren't native to the
tides,
U.S.?
currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And well, you should.
Okay. I don't love hobo spiders. They have kind of nasty bites. Not enough to need anti-venom, but they're just painful. Hobo spiders are not native to the US? That blows my mind. Okay. Alright, okay, hang on here. Morse code. Okay. Let me go back to my Morse code pictures. Alright, dot 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 dash. That's V. Dash 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 is O. Is that a single dash? Looks like a single dash. T. A single dot is E. 4 dots and a dash is 4. Does this say vote for Holt? Alright, let's just check it out here. 4 dots. Oh. 3 dashes. Oh. Dot dash dot dot. I don't know about this quiz. This seems a little, I don't know what you call it.
Correct.
Influential. Alright. What kind of knot is it? Oh no. Was it a bind?
Nope.
No, what was it? What kind of knot was it? I was just there! Oh my goodness gracious. Immediately forgotten as soon as I walk away. Talking about knots. Bends! Bends! Okay. Not binds, bends, whatever. Same dish thing. Bend.
That should do it.
Let's get that GPS unit. I already gave him a crab. Here we go. Going to the cafe. Take our helmet. Always put helmets on for safety. I keep thinking about getting a bicycle. At the same time, I feel like I live in an area of town that's not very conducive to biking. Like, I have friends who live in, I don't know, closer to, like, downtown areas where there's, like, more biking to do and stuff to do. I don't know to bike.
You again?
Ha!
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just turn around and follow the instructions. I'll take care of the crab for you.
Great. Thank you. See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
I do not care for Holt very much.
How's it going?
It's been fun talking to you.
You have nothing to say?
Too bad I wasn't invited.
How long is this
Sounds
party?
Like we're having fun.
We have biked so many places. Okay, not that one. Did both of those. There's that one, that one, that one. There's more in the other room. I wonder if we have to go over there, because I don't see any others. Like any of those column patterns around the room. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, kayak. Actually, let's check out Whale World real quick while we're over here. Just to see, because I haven't been back to talk to Andy. I forgot what his name was for a minute. Let's just see how he's doing.
Hi, Nancy.
Never mind, you have nothing to say. Goodbye.
Whales
Thanks for nothing.
rule.
Whales rule. I like whale sharks. I think whale sharks are pretty cool. Wonder how Jenna serves so many people. She has no kitchen. Does she not have a kitchen? Behind the bar? And all her clam chowder is on the house. Oh, the music got spooky for a second. Alright. Let's tell her maybe that...
What's up?
No? Okay.
See you in a bit.
I'll
Bye.
be right here.
I was gonna say, let's tell her that we're leaving on the kayak, but sounds like we're good. Alright. Yes. Always wear your life vest when you're in the water. Apparently always take your GPS. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, we're here. Oh, and there's a waypoint. That must be the sea caves. Let's go.